Hello, welcome to Lisa and David's Retirement Adventure. I'm coming to you today because we had a question about what do we do about our medical insurance or our medical care. Last week, we actually went and had just some preventative ultrasounds, see how our organs are doing, our pancreas. We did not do that under our medical insurance because of the price. It was 35,000 colones or $70 for full abdomen, which was kidneys, stomach, pancreas, liver, all those major organs. And David also had one done too. It was done at Juan Pablo II in Tilleron with Dr. Julio Hernandez. He is a medical radiologist. It was a really easy process. We pulled right up to the front, got a front row parking place. We walked in and was immediately helped and showed to the back. There was an assistant in there with Dr. Hernandez, and he was explaining everything as he went. Any questions we had, he answered those. David had his done, I had mine done, recommendations were made, and then we came outside and little bitty furniture. Everything's made for not people quite our size, especially David being 6'6". It was small furniture for big people. They do several things at that office. They do all ultrasounds, chiropractic, psychological, laser hair removal, colonoscopy, hearing tests, vascular, ENT, GYN, rheumatoid arthritis, and dermatology in that facility for very low, reasonable prices. We came out front. By the time we paid and sat back down, he was out there with the results. He also gave us copies of all of our vital organs and any measurements that we needed to carry when we go for our regular checkup. And these are all opinions of mine. If you need more detailed information, you need to call the facility, and those numbers for that medical facility of Juan Pablo, I will put up on the screen. And also our insurance, which we decided last April to actually have it moved here through Freddie at Best Insurance. And if you're interested in any information or his number, please comment below and I'll be happy to give you that information. April of last year, we were paying a little over $1,600 for both of us for medical insurance in the States with a pretty good deductible. And as y'all know, it covers like 80, 20 and those kind of things up to a certain amount. So down here, we had the choice. And like I said, these are my opinions and how I understand it. So you need to get in touch with Freddie for detailed information. We actually have BMI insurance through Aetna. And it is the worldwide coverage because we do travel quite a bit. So it does cover in the United States. As my understanding here in Costa Rica and Central America, it's $1,000 deductible. And then the hospital is covered at 90%, ICU at 100, doctor's visits at 100, x-rays and labs at 100%. And it just depends on your plan, but that's the plan that we chose with the worldwide coverage. And right now we're paying about $650 or $700 a month for that insurance. So it's almost half with a lot better coverage. In the United States, I think it is a $5,000 deductible because that's considered travel. But travel insurance is also covered, airbag, ambulance, several things. We are very pleased with that. It is private care here in Costa Rica. And we will either go to the SEMA hospital or Biblica. So those are two of the ones that we know. We've already chose some doctors and specialists where we're going to have our checkups because our checkups are due mid-April. And we will have detailed follow-up on how that went and what we're going to be doing during those checkups. And like I said, this is the private insurance here in Costa Rica, but we did choose the worldwide. So if you have any other questions or comments, please put them in the description. Have used it one time. I had a place on my head that I thought could be skin cancer. So we were familiar with a plastic surgeon here in Costa Rica, and we went to him. He popped it right out. And of course, it's $1,000 yearly deductible. So that $420 with my deductible, and we haven't had to see a physician for any other care here in Costa Rica. For small things like parasites once a year, we just go into the pharmacy and pick that up. Any small things we need, the pharmacist helps us here in Costa Rica, and we can just go in and say, hey, we think we have a sinus infection, and they'll give us a round of antibiotics. You don't even have to see a doctor for small things like that. But like I said, we will be following up mid to end of April with our checkups here at the private hospitals, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have on my opinion of the insurance here in Costa Rica. And thank you so much for taking the time to be with me today, and I will be happy to help you in any way that I can. Thank you, and have a great day. Ciao.